Hello and welcome to Volume 2 of the video newsletter series, The Dormant Superhuman Inside. I am Jay Bose. This volume will, in all likelihood, rock your world and make the first attempt to jolt your limiting thought patterns and deeply seated flawed beliefs that you have literally nurtured over the years. Almost every day I cross paths with people who are living under the dark shroud of these most despicable myths that serve no other purpose than bind them under the slavery of their own inhibitions. My goal and intent for you, as my dormant superhuman friend, is to ensure that you do not become a victim as well. What you were today and where you are today is of little or no significance to me, and nor should it be to you. But what you will become tomorrow and where you will go tomorrow is of prime interest and importance to me, and so should it be for you. Some of these myths and the truths behind them may sound like hogwash to you, and you may feel that I am just blowing smoke. If you feel that way, it is not your fault, at least not yet. That is because the inefficiently conditioned filter in your conscious mind is going to first react to what you are about to experience about how baseless and unfounded these myths are. My goal in this volume of the video newsletter series would be to replace this mindset with one that takes you into the realm of undeniable truths. I promised you in volume 1 that through this newsletter I will help you transform your belief systems and paradigms. So here goes the first set of such transformational messages. Let's get started with the top 10, quite honestly, ridiculous myths without any foundation that have plagued the untrained human mind for generations. In the interests of keeping this video size optimal, and most importantly, in order to allow you to really digest the undeniable truths as I shatter the baseless myths, I will break this topic of discussion into 2 parts. This volume and the next one will be intense, and your suboptimally conditioned mind today will try to convince you to consider all of this as hogwash and theoretical in nature. My plea to you is that you resist with all your power the temptation to yield to the chaos that your mind will most certainly create as you go through these 2 volumes of these video newsletter series. If you yield, you will remain where you are today. However, if you relax your mind, remain open to accept the concepts that I am about to disclose to you, your tomorrow will turn out to be the day when the Titanic of your life starts to turn and successfully avoid the looming iceberg ahead and take you to your desired destination. This is the first part of this discussion of the top 10 baseless myths and their truthful counterparts. I will cover 5 in this newsletter and the remaining 5 in volume 3. Fair enough? I will state them first, and then we will shatter each one and replace them with undeniable truths. So here goes. Number 1. Luck is seldom on my side. I am just born unlucky. Number 2. I am born to fail and destined to lose. Number 3. That lifestyle's too expensive for me to afford. Number 4. Positive thinking is all hogwash. Number 5. It was an accident and I had nothing to do with it. Alright, these are the top 5 of the 10 myths that I want to cover in this volume. Let's take one at a time. Ready? Great. I have ordered these myths in the sequence in which it is most prevalent among people. The first myth reads something like, luck is seldom on my side and I am just born unlucky. What a horrendous and awfully limiting belief. That, in my opinion, is worse than a malignant tumor in the mind. The word luck is an acronym in my dictionary that indicates living under chaotic knowledge. And let me explain why. In order to keep the video size manageable and quicker to download, I'll split this newsletter into 4 parts. We've reached the end of part 1 of volume 2. Let's take a quick break. Please continue on to part 2 of volume 2.